Hey y'all, good evening, good Thursday evening. What y'all been doing today? You'll probably hear my washing machine in the background. And I took my second shower today. So I'm all in my comfy clothes. This is gonna be part 2 of my first day of first grade, how my day ended. Y'all are not gonna believe this. You might believe it, I don't know. But first I wanna tell you that I cleansed my face with my facial cleanser. And then after that, what did I do after that? Let me look around. Oh, then I used my witch hazel. Yeah, I've showed y'all this before. Did that. Then I took a cool washcloth and sort of rinsed that off a little bit. Then after that, I put a tiny bit of this on, not much, just enough so that I could use my DuraBlade thing to get the peach fuzz and the dead skin off of my face. And I've showed y'all sort of how I do this. Have you ever used one of these? It takes practice. Just, you know, there's a certain way you got to do it. If y'all want me to show you sometime, I will do that. If you're interested, if you've never used it and want to use it. But it makes a big old difference because I have dry skin anyway. So, but it gets, you know, that all that peach fuzz. And when you wear makeup, your makeup goes on so much better and it looks so much better. And like I said, I have dry skin, so it gets, you know, the dry skin off. So I did that next. Then I sort of rinsed over my face with a cool washcloth again. And then after that, I also had a little tiny bit of castor oil in here and a tiny bit of castor. I got these at Dollar Tree. Y'all remember me showing these to you? They have one AA battery each in each one. And you just turn it on, and this, the way I use this is I just kept going up, and then I go on the corners, up, and like this, and up, and sort of like this up here, and up, and that feels so good. Anyway, use that, and use this, and same thing, and I did my neck, same thing. Then I rinsed my face again lightly with a cool washcloth, and I think those are the steps. And tonight I'm going to put a facial sheet mask on. This is going to be a hilarious. If y'all ever use facial sheet mask, I'm going to put one. This is the Rose Hip. It is moisturizing and softening rose hip, balances dry and tough skin for a clean complexion. Use this sheet mask, quick and easy application for no mess ball results anywhere. And so I did use my cool wet washcloth to go over it again, because it's and then when I get done, it says remove masks, rinse skin clean, and enjoy youthful radiant skin. Whoa! So let's get this on here because it's a 20-minute mask. So let's get it on. All right, y'all. I can't hear you, but I can hear I'll be able, I think through this camera, I think I will be hearing the laughs. And that's okay, because it is funny. It's hilarious. It is hilarious. Tell me in the comments below if y'all ever use these masks. I don't know what that's supposed to do. Is that supposed to go down here? I don't know. It looks like I'm one of those scary people in them scary movies. But a little piece broke off. Where is that at? A little piece broke off. Where'd it go? Oh, I was gonna put it on here. a little piece broke off, but right here I was gonna put it on. Well, it don't matter. Okay, where's my mouth? Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't want to taste it. Yeah, a piece of the plastic part came off. Sure did, right over here. It don't matter. Oh, here it is. If y'all have ever done this before, let me know. I'm sure you didn't do it in public like I'm doing for all the world to see. I know, but y'all are not going to be able to concentrate on my story with this thing on. Okay, let me look and see what time it is. Okay, so 5, 6, 6. So what, 20 gets to 26, will that be 20 minutes? Oh, you guys, this is crazy. Oh, I wanted to get on here and do this with y'all. Somebody else go get you, if you got a face sheet mask, go get it and put it on so I don't feel alone here. Except I won't be seeing you and you're gonna be seeing me. Okay, let's get that. I guess it's supposed to go on your nose right there. Okay, so it's on. Let me press it in on the chin area a little bit. This is pressed on. Okay. I always worry about these things in case they irritate my face. I'm afraid my face is going to be beet red and a rash or something. I haven't had that to happen yet, but well, shoo-wee, you guys. Did I show you this? This is what. All right. Well, so y'all are gonna. Well, when I finish my story, if I still have a little time left, if I'm not on here full, or you're supposed to leave this on a full 20 minutes, but if we're all done with stories and all that, before 20 minutes up, I'll just turn it off. And I was going to show you where I'm taking it off, rinsing my face, we're giving it a rinse, and then putting my, this is what I'm going to put on. It's an overnight treatment. It's called Glow. Put that on there. But first I was going to put this on, and then put this on after this. Well, let's get started with the second part of the story. Y'all are not going to be able to concentrate on what I'm saying, are you? Because of this. Okay, well, let's go anyway. If I need to come back on without this on, I will, but okay, so y'all heard the first part of my story. When I very first started school, I was 6 years old, and at the school I went to, they hadn't started, they had not started kindergarten there at their school yet. But the next year, they started kindergarten. So I got in on the last year of no kindergarten. Started directly to first grade. I'm glad I didn't go to kindergarten now, because that means you had to start at 5. And I'd rather stayed home. I didn't want to go. I'd rather stay home. I wouldn't have been ready to go to school at 5 years old. I wasn't ready to go to school at 6 years old. I wanted to stay home. Okay, so I told you that. If you haven't seen the first part of the first day of school, when I started that day, go back and watch it. So now we're at the end of the school day, first day of school, first grade, 6 years old. Well, okay, school was letting out, end of the day, the first year. It had already been a little traumatic to begin with, because when I got off the bus, I didn't know where to go, and I didn't even know what school was. So you can just imagine. I just followed the other kids that looked like they were my age, and somehow they got a hold of me or something and put me in the class I was supposed to be in. So now we're at the end of the day. It's getting time to go home. So we have to line up. This looks like a scary movie. I'm not kidding. What in the world? What in the world? So we line up, you know how you do. We line up at the door. And then here we go, walking down the sidewalk and walking around there where the buses are. And I look at all those buses. And, well, I guess I thought at 6 years old, I guess I thought that you could get on any of those buses and it would take me home. So I just picked out a bus and I went, I don't know, I just picked out one and got on it. I'll never forget a bus driver. He was sort of tall, sort of big and tall, and he's bald-headed, really nice guy. Well, here we go. He starts pulling out. And here he goes. He starts going. We lived northwest of the school. He started going south and then east. And he went over the railroad tracks, and I was sitting there thinking, uh-oh, this is the wrong way. This is not the right way to my house. I was getting all upset. So I walked up there to the bus driver, and I said, you're going the wrong way. This is not how you go to my house. You're going the wrong way. And I don't know what he said. And then here I go again. I said, no, you're going the wrong way. You need to go back this way and then down this gravel road. And I was trying to tell him. And I got so upset, like hysterical, that he turned the bus around and he went back to the school. And he took me to the superintendent's office and told him, what happened and everything. And so the superintendent, he was trying to calm me down and everything, tell me everything's going to be all right. And I started telling him, we didn't have telephone. We didn't have a telephone. And so, it was real easy. You just go down one road, it was gravel, and then you get to the blacktop and turn right, and our house was right there on the left. So he went exactly, the way I told him, got home, and then he talked to my mom and told her what happened. I was crying and screaming. That bus driver, he was probably inside. He was probably freaking out, or he's probably seen things like that before. I don't know, but that was traumatic for me. It was so traumatic to me. I was never so glad to get home. And he talked to my mom, and then apparently after that, he probably talked to the teacher and everything, and told her to make sure, to show me what bus to get on when it was time to go home, and tell me that's the bus I would always get on to go home. And so that the next day, I was on the right bus and went home. Traumatized little girl, because first of all, I didn't know what school was, but the first day, I learned a little bit, what it was like. And I liked school, but I would still had rather be home. But I did like school. I had the sweet, sweet teacher, Mrs. Francis. She was a grandmotherly type lady, and I needed her because, like I said, I didn't have any clue what school was, anything like that. So I didn't know what the word meant. I didn't know there was a school. I didn't know I would be going to school. And so I needed her. She was very kind, very soft-spoken, very sweet, and she was what I really needed because of the type of, I don't know if all kids were like that or not. I mean, I don't know. I just don't know what it was like. You know, other kids, apparently they knew where they was going. I don't know how they knew. I really don't. But that's my story. Anybody else have an unusual story when you started school? Anybody else? I had a story. I have some stories from some ladies. I love it when you guys share your stories with me. It was bringing back memories of other, some of y'all too, and you told me in the comments. I absolutely loved it. Love reading those. Thank you guys for sharing. But if you have a story about starting school, if you had something scary or whatever. How long have I had this on? 16. I've had it about 10 minutes. It's supposed to be on 20 minutes. Well, y'all want me to hush, and I can go ahead and I don't have to leave it on here 20 minutes. I've done a lot of face care anyway. 20 minutes is a long time, isn't it? It really is. Let me rinse. Where's my cloth? Oh, let me rinse my cloth here in some cold water. Hold on. What have y'all been doing today? I tell you what, I say this every week though. Every week I think it's going to be a easier week, a slower week, but hardly ever is. So this week on Monday, I finished my last room of deep cleaning, and that was the kitchen. That took me all day long. I deep cleaned the kitchen, so we're done with deep cleaning. The week before, I started with the living room and the front room were the easiest rooms. Deep cleaned those, and then my bedroom, and that took a long time. I took it all apart. You know, that's how you do when you deep clean, right? You know, I took it all apart, and I went through some of my dresser drawers, my jewelry drawer. I had already deep cleaned my closet and went through it and cleaned it and went through my shoes, my clothes. I had already done that, so that was already done. I had done that a month or two before. But I did all my bedding. I washed all of our bed pillows. I washed like 2 at a time in the washing machine, went through the dryer, and then I took them out in the hot sun the rest of the day. I had lawn chairs out there, and I let them finish drying real good and out in the sun. And we have a lot of bed pillows. Do y'all sleep on a lot of bed pillows? I do. Charles throws a lot of his in the floor. And then I had the decorative throw pillows, and I washed those. I washed blankets, sheets. But that was a full day, and just did, dust and just tore everything apart and cleaned it. You know how you do when you deep clean. That was, and then the bathroom. The bathroom took me a big portion of the day because I take everything apart, just like you're going to move or something. Move everything out, clean everything, scrub everything, and then it come down to did I have the boys on Thursday last week? No, I don't remember. I think I had the boys one day last week. And then Friday, I planned on deep cleaning the kitchen. Well, after all of that last week, Friday come and my body was like, you're not going to do it. I was just so exhausted from all that. And so I didn't do anything until I started Monday, and that's when I got that done. And then Tuesday we had the boys. Wednesday I worked 4 hours for a home health agency. I just work real part-time. I'll work anywhere from 3, I'll do a 3 hour. It's just to fill in, because I worked for them before. I loved working there. I still do but it's just real part-time now. So I worked last week I worked 3 hours. I forgot which day that was. I worked 3 hours. And then this week, Monday was the deep clean the kitchen. Tuesday I had the boys. Wednesday I worked 4 hours for home health agency. And then today, Thursday, I cleaned my brother and my sister-in-law's home every other week on Thursday, and today was that day. So we went over and did that. Then we came home. We had a wonderful sandwich at our local Mennonite deli. They make the best sandwiches. So we had a sandwich there. And then we came home and I rested. And I'm like, well, I'm going to take another shower and do this and tell y'all, finish the story of my first day, the end of my first day of first grade. I have tons of stories, y'all. If y'all have something you want to ask me or something, feel free in the comments and I'll answer those too, to the best of my ability. Okay, so 6, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 15 minutes. I think I'm going to go ahead and take this off. Y'all don't want to sit here another 5 or 6 minutes, do you? I could tell you another story, but we'll save that for another day. Now that I got everything deep cleaned, I'm going to come back with a video and show you the results and take you on a little tour of our little humble abode here. The main thing I try to make my home is cozy. It's not fancy. We live in a small home. It's not fancy at all, but I love to keep it clean, and I want it to be cozy and inviting and welcoming. And I may take you outside too tomorrow, because I'm going to make some sun tea tomorrow. Have y'all ever made sun tea? And I'm going to do sun tea, and I'll show you, I'll take you outside because I want you to see my 4 o'clocks, my lilies, and I don't know what, I'm going to see if any of y'all know what kind of flowers these are. They got beautiful, big, light purple blooms, and they smell so good. So I'll try to take you out in the yard tomorrow too. See what's tomorrow's Friday. Unless I'm not sure, unless I had the boys, and then I don't know if I'll do a tour tomorrow night. I have to wait till Monday or Saturday. All right, it's long enough. Let's take this off. So you thinking a serial killer or something's on here. Whew. That made me feel claustrophobic. Okay, so I just rinsed this cloth and it's cool. So it says to give it, yucky. Do y'all ever use a face mask? Let's get that off of there. Here we go. All right, last little touches here. Last little touches. Okay, here we go, y'all. Whew, that made me feel claustrophobic. I'm not kidding. Okay, so I'm gonna put a little this on here first. Just a little, because I'm gonna put that night cream on. Just a little bit. Not much. Okay. Here we go. You know what else I'm gonna put on? I love to put this castor oil on my lips. It'll soak in. Okay, I like to put it there, a little bit there, and a little bit there. Not much, because we got this night cream. This is a Plexus Glow. Oh, it's not focusing very good. Overnight treatment. Let's put that on. Here's what it looks like. That might be too much. Oh well, it'll soak in. For this face, you can't really get too much. Okay. Overnight treatment. And we're almost done, y'all. That was my story. I'm sorry. I didn't know it was going to be looking that scary. I've never seen a mask like that before. Hope I didn't scare you all to death. Think you a serial killer or something talking to you. That was scary looking. And still scary looking. All right, there you go. There we go. Y'all are super duper troopers. My hair's getting in. Y'all are super duper troopers. I can tell you that much. Thank you so much. Please subscribe if you haven't subscribed. You want to see some more silly stories and silly stuff that I do. Subscribe, share, please. I want to get 1,000 subscribers by Christmas so that I can do live videos. Subscribe, share, comment, like, you know, all that stuff. You already know that, all that stuff. But don't forget. Okay, y'all have a good Thursday night, and I'll be talking to you soon again. Bye-bye, y'all.